Assalamu alaikum friends, my name is Mohammed Yunus and I am Odoo technical developer. In this video we are going to talk about how to add translation for our custom module. So whenever you are going to develop a custom module, you will have to add translation in multiple languages other than English. By default, the Odoo adds the uh, terms and translation in English, but we will have to add multiple language. Each module can provide its own translation within this directory by having the files like lang.po, where lang is the local code for the language, or language and country combination when they differ. So first of all, we will have to discuss that how we can enable multiple languages in Odoo. So if I go here and go to settings, and the first step is to activate the debug mode and then go to settings, and here after activating the debug mode you will be able to see a translation menu item. So click here and then click languages. Here you can see all the languages that are available in Odoo, and the terms are translated in all these languages. So if you want to activate any of the languages that exist here, you can just click on this icon, and a wizard will open up where, for example, if I click here, this wizard will open up. You will have to just click on the load button to activate this language. So as I have already activated the Arabic language, by default English is activated. So I don't need to click again on the load button. So if I open this language, there are some settings available for this language, like direction is what you want to hit from left to right or right to left. It depends on the choice. This is the separator format. This is the decimal separator, and this is the thousand operator, which is comma. Date format you can define for each language separately. First day of the week, you can also define this for each language separately. So these are some of the settings. This is the local code uh, against which we need to define add the name of the file. For example, if you want to add the translation for Arabic for a custom module, we will have to create a file with the name ar_001.pot. And this is ISO code, and if it is activated then this will be checked. If it is not, then it will not be checked, and you can also activate it from here. So the steps that we need to follow here is these 8 steps, and the first step is to create a directory with the name i18n. So whenever you want to add any translation for your module, you will have to add a new directory with this name. So let me just add it in our module open academy and here it is. Click here, create a new directory and then paste it. So new directory created with this name. And the second step is you will need to activate the developer mode to access the menus mentioned below. So we have already activated the developer mode. This is the second step that is already done. Install whichever language you want. We have already installed the Arabic language. This is the step 3, and then step 4 is generate the missing terms. So here under the settings, translation, applications terms, and generate missing terms. So let me just go to Odoo and follow these steps. Go to settings and then go to translation and then generate missing terms. So like we'll have to select Arabic and then update it. So this step is also done, and after that create a template a translation file by exporting. So in order to add any translation for our custom module, we will have to first export the file so that we can get the template that is needed by Odoo to automatically load the language terms. So fifth step is to create a translation file by exporting settings, translation, export select translation without specifying any language and save in this directory. So for this purpose, go to settings and then translation, and then click on export translation. A wizard will open up. Here we don't need to choose any language, and here we will have to choose the option PO file, and in this field we have to choose the module for which we are going to add the translation, which is Open Academy. This is our custom module which we have developed. So click on the export button to generate the file. Click on this uh, file to download it, and once you download it, open it and copy it to your directory, Open Academy, and then I18. So paste it here. So this is the empty file that we have added. If you open up, we can see all the terms that needs to be translated. And the sixth step is to create a translation file by exporting. You need to do the same steps, but in this step, you will have to add the language for which you want to add the translation. So let me go to settings and then translation, then export translation. Here I want to add the translation in Arabic and choose the file format is PU file, and here choose the module Open Academy because we want to add the translation for this module. Click the export button to export the file. So the PO file will be generated, and click here to download the file. And here we can see that but first you will have to copy this file from here and paste it in your module I18 end directory. So this is it. We have copied it here, and you can open it up. So we open it here also, and you can just add the all the missing translations using this PY charm. But the easiest way is to install any tool that is easy to translate terms in multiple language. In step 5, open the exported translation file with basic editor like anything but the easy to easy but the most easy editor that can help you to translate the language easily is PureEdit, and you can just download it from the pureedit.net website. It is available for all these platforms, and then translate the missing terms. So let me just so first we will have to copy it here, and then open this in Explorer, and then after that open the I18, and then after installation of the PureEdit tool, you will just be able to open this by just double click it. Here in this section you will be able to see all the terms that needs to be translated. So for example, first of all, we have to add the translation for the main menu item, which is Open Academy. Here it is, Open Academy. So this is the source term, and here we need to add the translation. So let me copy this term and add search for the translation of this English term in Arabic Google Translate. So this is the translation for the Open Academy. So let me just go here and in the PureEdit and then paste it here. So this is it, and remove the extra um, things. So this is it. The translation has been edited. Here you can click this save button to save the translation for this file. So let me just close this PureEdit, and then you can search here that the translation has been edited for this file. So let me just go here and upgrade the module. Uh, Upgrade the module. So let me just go here and upgrade the module. So after the module upgrade, in order to make sure that the terms that we have added translation for is translated successfully or not, just copy it from here and then search, and then you can search it here under the settings, translation, and then translated terms. And here you can search it for the terms. You can see that the translation has been added for this term, but so let me just make sure by changing our language to Arabic. We can change the language to Arabic from by clicking on the profile and then preferences. So here we have the option to choose our choice language. So I have added Arabic and then click save button to change the language and reload the browser. And then you can see that the direction has been changed from left to right to left, because in the settings we have added for Arabic is left right to left. So here we can see that the Open Academy term menu item has been changed in Arabic. This is because that we have added the translation for it. So if we click here, this menu item has been translated also. So these two menu items are not yet translated. So if we want to add the translation for these menu items also, so let me just copy it here and then go here in the Explorer. So open it here and then here search for this one. So here it is here it is, and then search in the Google Translate. So what is the translated term for this in Arabic? So let me just add here, and sorry, in the PureEdit we can add the translation here. This is for courses, and then for the sessions we can search like this. We can see here, sorry, not this one. So this is it, sessions, and then here we have to search for it. This is the Arabic translation for sessions. Let me paste it here and then control save, and also I can click this save button. So and then exit this one, and after that let me just go here and uh, then after that change the language back to English from here. After that I will click on the generate missing terms to generate the Arabic for these newly added terms. So what we can do here, go to settings and then go to translated terms to check whether the translation has been added or not. Sessions, so we can see that the translation has not yet been added for these terms. So click generate missing terms and then click the Arabic, then click the update button to update the missing terms. After that we will check again if the translation has been added, If still it is not been added, then we have another option to edit, and I will show you after that. So it will just take some time, and I'm going to pause this video for some time. So let me just search again if the translation has been edited. Let me refresh it, and then again search for a session. And here we can see that the translation has not yet been added. Then the next step is to go to the languages and then click here and then click activate and translate and then load. Click the load button. So after that the missing terms will be translated automatically on the way for the values that we have added in PureEdit. So let me just go to translated terms and then search for sessions, and here we can see that the translation has been added, and then the next the second term was courses, and if we go here that the translation has been added here. So in order to make sure, we will change the language to Arabic to check whether the translation has been added or not. So let me just check it here, and then the language has been changed to Arabic. So let me go to the Open Academy, and here we can see that the translation has been added. If I go to courses, we can see that the translation terms has been replaced everywhere, and this is it. You can add the translation for all the missing terms that you have in the module, but some of the things that you need to keep in mind is that in models.po, like in py files, if you have added any any messages that you want to give some message to user, like you have made some mistake, for that purpose we have to use the underscore so that it can be made translatable. And the next thing that you need to keep in mind is that if we go to our module and then open academy.py file, we can see here course name, which is for which we have not added any attribute like translate. So we will have to add here if you want to make it translatable and want to add the name in both is Arabic or English, then we will have to make it translatable true. For example, if I go to our module and then go to courses and then click here, I cannot add the Arabic translation for this course name, but if I make it translatable true, if I make it translate true, then I will be able to add the translation. So let me just restart service and then upgrade the module. So after the module upgrade, you will be able to see the change that I have added to make it translatable. Go to Open Academy and then open the course, and here click the edit button. So here it is. You can see that this field is now translatable, and if I click here, I can add the Arabic translation for this course. So if I add the translation for this term and save it, so no, the user language is English, therefore I can see the English name of this course, but whenever I change the language to Arabic, I will be able to see the translated value of this course name. So let me just change it from here, and then you will be know about it. So you can see that the term has been translated automatically. So this way you can add the translation. You can make all the fields translatable by adding this attribute, and in order to make these messages, these error messages translatable, you will have to import this underscore, and then you will have to add all these messages inside that. For example, you will have to add it like this one in order to make it translatable. This one like this. So once you add it like this, then you will be able to add the translation for this time. So this is it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like this video and also subscribe our channel, and also please share this video with your friends. Thank you.